welcome to the Roundtable. Still reading this story.
Dang it. I'm trying to do a new gag where I start it and he doesn't realize it, but he wasn't reading as intently as I thought he was.
I saw the numbers count down. Very controlled environment. And so anyway, I'm reading this story.
That we'll get into in a minute.
Yeah.
This is Roundtable 29.
Is it 29?
Yeah, I looked just a second ago.
Oh, okay.
Last one was 28, I just didn't bother looking, so I was like reading the title. I guess you could do that anyway, but...
Almost a number?
30, which, I don't know, since we do it once a week, that's two... I don't know, how long? That's about half a year.
We started this in, April?
I have no idea.
March? It was towards the summer. Anyway.
Well, I mean, we missed... Well, yeah, I mean, of course... Well, yeah, I don't know. I'll add up.
Although I do miss the 0.5 episodes that happen sometimes.
The filler. Yeah.
The middle of the week.
Yeah, because that kind of cracks me up when I look at the playlist. Tell me how many videos are in the playlist, and it's always one under what the number of... Like, if this is number 29, it'll be number 28, and I'm like, where the... Like, every time I go back and count, it makes sense. Whatever.
It's not in the playlist.
There was one that I didn't number. There's that, but I still, like, the next one I didn't like... Like, if it was 4, I didn't make the next one 4. The next one was still 5. I don't know.
4.3.
Yeah, the 0.5. Anyway, this is where we attempt podcast famedom. I guess you could say.
YouTube.
Interweb.
Stardom.
Cyberspace. Stardom.
Low-cal celebrity.
Something.
Locally. Of the 14 to 17 people that watch this.
Right. Anyway, we do actually have stuff to talk about. Not a handful of video game stuff this last week. Still didn't get my damn WrestleFest on Xbox Live Arcade.
Where the hell is that?
I don't know if it... I don't think it hit anything else.
Does THQ have the rights to that?
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I think THQ does.
I did not think of that. That might be why it just kind of...
I don't know. It's on Steam.
That's a good point. Is it?
Well, no, it's not available for Steam, but they got it. It's supposed to come out to Steam.
It's supposed to come out, yeah. So anyway, we got I forget what last week, but this week we got Retro City Rampage, which is I can see myself getting it. It's 800 points. Is it like Game of the Year? No.
I mean, I could get it for free off of Plus and try it.
It's an 8-bit GTA with about more references in it than South Park. Like.
Yes.
I get it. It's pretty fun, and it's cool how they take something so simplistic and put there's a cover system, there's an aiming, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's simplistic, but it's not.
No.
So that's kind of cool. I can see myself getting that. Coming, I believe this week, is Anarchy Reigns.
Yes, it comes out Tuesday night. I'm thinking about getting that one.
I mean, that's in the boat, like Tomb Raider. We were talking about Tomb Raider the other day, which, by the way, the collector's edition is a good deal if you're interested in that toy.
That toy looks nice.
We compared it's a Play Arts Sky Lara Croft, which is nice, and basically the figure alone on most sites would cost just as much as the whole bundle that you get the game with.
So it's like, you buy the figure, get the game free.
But anyway, me personally, I don't think Tomb Raider is going to be bad, just like I don't think Anarchy Reigns is going to be bad.
I don't think it's going to be bad. I don't think it's going to be bad.
And I want to play them, I just don't want to buy them.
I don't think Tomb Raider will be bad. I just think it's going to have a linear feel to it.
I think it's going to be a little bit underwhelming overall, but
well, it could be.
That's just me. I don't know if it's coming this week.
Anarchy Reigns will be unique.
Yeah.
Because it's different.
And AI, no one will like it.
Yeah.
So,
But it's one of those ones where it's like, well, this is in Japan out already. And
it's not in Japan for like a year.
I'll buy it. So, $29.99, can't really beat it. I'm not
That's true, too.
Off the bat, but I will.
Yeah. I don't know if it's this coming week. I know it's sometime this month, but the next Border 2. Man, we just cannot talk tonight. Borderlands 2 DLC is coming. I officially gave up. I finally deleted it. Because I read an article. This one's coming. If you're still playing it, more power to you. But they got one more in the whole first season pass. And they're like, oh, it's blown up. Everybody bought the season pass. Yeah, because we thought it was going to be awesome.
Yeah. So all it's been is just missions so far, right?
The pirate was...
Has there been any, new weapons?
Well, apparently Torque was actually, at least it was good fight.
Right.
Along with a bunch of stupid fetch quests. The new one coming is apparently slightly improved on that.
Right.
But it's just, overall, it's just kind of...
more leveling?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
There's still no level cap increase.
So
and I know people that before the first DLC hit were 50 and had every rare gun.
So have they capped it at all since the new DLC came out?
It's been level 50, yeah.
Constantly, never.
No, that's why I'm saying if you're still playing, more power to you. Enjoy it. I'm not gonna knock the game, but to me, it was one of those things. Like I hit the level cap of one of my characters. Yeah, I could have gone looking for these guns that can kill the final boss in 2 shots. I just didn't care.
It's like, I'm there.
Because I knew if I had that, it's like, well, if the next DLC doesn't have a level cap increase, then it kind of goes back to my, like, Saints Row the Third thing. Like, I love that game. It was fun. It was a fun playthrough. But, you know, like, I don't know, maybe it's because I have the common sense to invest in certain upgrades or whatever, but it's like, halfway through the game, I had dual infinite ammo pistols that could take down an attack chopper. So it's like, and they did a lot of DLC for that, which I heard was good, but it's like, that doesn't do, I don't care, because I can just, and win, you know? Yeah. It's like, I like to have some challenge. Well, use another weapon, you might say, fuck you. Yeah. You know, whatever.
Not like a how Final Fantasy levels up their characters.
Yeah, well, so, in anyway, there was this article released for Borderlands 2 saying that because of the, you know, response to the first DLC, that they're actually probably going to keep adding more.
Right.
But and in the next set or something of that nature, like basically you're not going to get a level cap increase in the season pass DLC,
right?
At all, and that just, I mean, like I said,
but in the DLC after that, you might
possibly,
yeah.
So, like I said, if you like it, you like it. I'm done with it.
Wait for the Game of the Year edition. You know it's coming.
Pretty much.
Or complete, or whatever.
Because, I mean, like I said, if you like it, you like it. I just don't get the point. It's like, if you got 4 god guns, and it's like...
I'm ready to kill everything.
You can go, you know, Pilot, he had it. And, like, we went to the final boss one time. I didn't have that much trouble with it, personally, with my normal little sort of good guns that I found. Yeah. But, like, he had one of the, like, Super Uber, the B is what it's called. It's a combination of a shield and a shotgun.
Oh, wow.
It just does retard. I mean, it was like 2 shots on the 3, I think, at most. And the final boss of the game was done.
Really? Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, whatever. Add more DLC, add more characters, but it doesn't matter because I can just run through it like, blah, 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 blah.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Instantly, just like that.
But if that's your thing, that's your thing.
On my phone.
Well, it is your phone. Other interesting video game news. Sony's been shitting in some cornflakes lately. About their patent.
Did I miss this? Yeah, he told me about this. Right?
If you missed it a while back when all the new console rumors were flying around.
Oh. Yeah.
360 was one of the first ones to have its rumors start circulating.
Yeah.
And one of the things was going to be all digital. It's going to be this. It's going to be that.
All digital.
And then one of the other things is like they'll put something in it, so it'll like if I went and bought the new Halo at GameStop and went and put it in my system, it does something, reads a certain code on the disc,
and registers it
to my system,
console, yeah.
And then he couldn't use it if I lent him the game. Well, I mean, it's still never been confirmed or denied or whatever, but it was just kind of tossed out the window because all the rumors just kind of died down.
Yeah.
But
Sony,
your good friends over at Sony, actually filed and got a patent for said technology to prevent.
Now, in their defense, we talked.
Please, I know we talked about it, but
if Microsoft. I swear, I think they got it. I could be wrong. Could be really wrong. But I'm saying that I think that Sony stepped up and got it first to keep from Microsoft getting it.
I see that to a mild point because they could have done that on a business sense. But when it's something that has caused such an uproar, it has caused GameStop stocks to drop in value. Why would they worry about getting that over somebody else having it?
Well, it's like you said,
and why would they get it if they're not going to use it?
Most of Sony's sales, other than games, has come from their Plus service, which I mean is all digital. So they could make an all digital console.
it's more likely for them to do it now.
Yeah.
So
versus
that's out there. I think it's interesting. I mean, there's no denying it. Like the used game, not just singling out GameStop, but the whole used game market as a whole. Game developers don't like that because it cheats them out of money.
Yeah.
So
well, actually, honestly, the way GameStop works, it actually cheats them out of money because every new game that GameStop sells, they only see a small percentage of that versus where.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The used 100% profit to GameStop.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The used cheats the people that made it out of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the used. So it's GameStop will fucking you and used. Well, guess what? We're paying your used, so we'll fuck you back.
So that's interesting news. I mean, it's definitely kind of it's
like
two
angry lesbians pounding each other on the couch or something. Huh? Sorry, that's the best reference I could come
Wow.
Angry sex.
So, yeah.
You have Booty Hunter on your head. So I was like, well.
Oh, well. Yeah. But yeah, so that's interesting. That's about all I got for video game news. THQ. Something with some Warner Brothers possibly getting some of their stuff.
THQ, yeah. It's rumored that there's several companies.
Like, apparently they tried to do something so they wouldn't have to sell everything, but they're
probably going to...
The judge is like, no, you're broke. You have to...
But it would be cool though, for Warner
I totally didn't think about that with the wrestling game. I bet you that's why it was. I
mean, it would be cool for... I don't know how the wrestling game would work, because it's really not developed by THQ. It's just
I know, but you know what I'm saying? It still probably affects it somewhere.
Yeah, it affects it. But
something else was
some
like
of the
that.
licenses...
What else was like that? Shit, it was an arcade game, too.
What's that? Oh, it was, Awesome Knots.
Yeah.
They got released.
Yeah.
It's doing quite well.
Yeah.
For what it's
worth. What happened is, like, something like...
The company that was licensed the game was going to...
Yeah, they went bankrupt.
Right
before it came out. But
it got released, and it sold really well. So I don't know whatever happened if that company ever went under. It stayed up or what. But apparently there's a lot of DLC coming out for.
Well, if you have it on PC, yeah. Allegedly, yeah. And then there's the whole Steam box thing.
Steam, like I said, it would be a choice.
I think it would put a damper on the major consoles, yes. But like I said, it's smaller than what it used to be, granted, but there's still a large percentage of people that don't have ready internet access.
Like you said, and on top of that, to add to what you're saying, there's the exclusive games that.
And I think that would really make Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo, but
it would come down to like
they would really be like. They would have to change their business processes so they could...
cheapen it.
Well, just... Because I can only imagine... Well, I don't know. I mean, who knows?
You can now buy a brand new Halo game for $49.
But they would definitely tighten their grip on certain things.
Yeah, it would.
Like, you would see a lot more console exclusives, I think.
Yeah, you would.
So, I don't know.
I mean, because let's face it, like...
Yeah.
Your Call of Duties would probably get on a console.
Yeah.
Versus Madden,
and maybe even a specific console.
Yeah,
but it's hard to tell.
But then you got games like Sleeping Dogs and those kind of games. It's like we're releasing for everything. Well, I can buy it on Steam because it's $10 cheaper out of the box.
Yeah.
So,
but anyway, handful of toy and collectible news. Yeah, I know. I'll get to that.
What that was.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
They're in stock on BigBadToyStore.com and allegedly in stores in some places, probably bigger areas than what is around here.
Yeah, probably.
By all means, but the next for the upcoming season of Transformers Prime, it's going to be called Beast Hunters, and where some animals get introduced, Predacons and stuff like that get introduced.
Nice.
I mean, they're there. The prices has come down because I know I reported on it one time for pre-order prices. They're still expensive comparatively to what those were. You're looking at about, for a normal deluxe class, you're looking at $15 when those were about $13. And for a Voyager, which is the bigger ones, that were like 20-ish, you're looking about 20. It's about 22, 23. It's about $2 difference.
Yeah.
But still, you know, it's one of those like, you're not really adding anything to the toy. You're not really taking anything away. You just charge us more money.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'll touch on that real quick. As far as my collection and my channel doing reviews of them, I've watched reviews of the figures. What is available. I'm not that impressed.
With the Beast Wars?
Yeah, they're mostly remolds, the Soundwave, Wheeljack, Bumblebee, and then new one, Laserback, which is, like, I think one time when they first got announced, everybody was like, is that Laserbeak? And it got mutant. No, it is Laserback. Officially. I don't know, I guess it's a new character, or maybe, I keep thinking it's a callback to an old Predacon from back in the day, but I can't remember. Oh, but it is actually
the wolf?
I can't remember. But anyway, I probably won't get them because they just don't do anything for me. I probably will get Predaking.
Predaking?
Because he has potential to be fairly badass as a toy. But other than that, that's just for me. Also cool collectibles. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, and you know, Hobbit syndrome is going around. It's kind of having an uproar again.
Hobbit syndrome.
You can get a 20-inch Weta workshop made. I'll try and pronounce it right. Barad-dûr, or the Fortress of Sauron. It has his eye on top of it, and it's a 20-inch
the Fortress of Sauron
replica that would be it's a replica of not necessarily miniature, because even what they used for the movie was pretty damn big for a miniature.
Probably about the size of your TV, maybe. Smaller.
For the movie? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty big, but it's a 20-inch tall. It's the whole thing. Got the landscape around it. It looks fantastic. Apparently, it's fairly limited too. $700, but you know, it is kind of cool. And I forgot to mention, for Transformers Prime, we still haven't seen an American release of this character. It's Breakdown, and me personally, I have the Japanese version in my Amazon cart I'm going to get so I can have a whole set. Unless they do a US by them, but since they haven't already, it's kind of not looking good.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, they have a variant. If you watch the show, I know you don't. Ultimately,
I can't watch it. I don't have the hub.
Okay. Ultimately, Breakdown dies, gets captured by these tech baddies, and their leader kind of dies, and they end up plugging him into the robot. So it's kind of like he's controlling it. They have that version. It's just kind of a repaint. The head's molded a little bit different. And it's imports. It is $64.99, but for an import Transformer, that's about relatively normal.
Yeah, it is about normal.
So that's about it for collectibles. Other interesting little tidbits.
Wait, did you watch that trailer that was on your Facebook page? The prototype?
Oh, yeah.
That looks pretty interesting, movie.
I thought, when he took all his clothes, I'm like, that's a Crisis?
That's what I was saying. Are you watching Crisis?
Yeah.
But it looks interesting. Cool movie called Prototype.
Yeah.
Has, I can't think of the guy's actor's name.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It looks like it could be really, really decent. Start to something.
FX, speaking of movies, FX, coming very soon, I think next week. They're having the premiere of Iron Man 2. Which I'm not surprised that they're getting, not in the least bit. They air every other Marvel movie. But I just think it's funny, or coincidental, one or the other, that they're getting that, and here in a month or so, we get the new movie. So
actually, it's a couple months. April?
Yeah, so it's like, they'll show it sporadically, once a weekend or something like that. But I'll put bottom dollar that
once a week.
Yeah.
Because they rotate movies, didn't they just...
Yeah, no, that's kind of all they do, but, whatever.
So...
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
One more thing. We talked about last week about Death Battle. Apparently, I didn't even realize it's running late.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be out on December 21st.
Is that when it was... I kept waiting
for
it, but I was like...
Screwtack did release a little...
trailer.
No, I guess a note, or a blog entry, I guess.
Yeah.
Explaining it, basically just the animation is taking longer than expected.
Well, if you're putting
So
Super Saiyan.
I mean, yeah, basically they're just like, we want this to be what it needs to be. So they apologized. I thought that was cool. When
it was really, I mean, other than animation, I mean, they put like research into these characters.
Well, they only have like one main animator, so that's it.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, you can only do
Lego.
So Legos, yeah, I've been getting back into looking at Legos and trying to figure out stuff.
So I mentioned it at the end of last week's. It was Lego Legends of Chima. Is
Chima. CHIMA. Looks like Bird Warriors.
It's animals all together.
Animals all together.
They have like basically I think two main categories. There's kind of the smaller ones which they call speedors.
Speedors?
Yes, I'm not being retarded. I'm actually pronouncing that right.
Not speedos. Speedos.
You build like kind of little unicycle things for them. It's the old school like.
Wow.
And like you race two of them.
I'm trying to pull it up on the phone.
Yeah.
I can't.
But then there's like the bigger animal themed vehicle sets, which I think kind of look cool.
Cool too.
So,
like I said, whenever we get there,
yeah,
we're just gonna go Lego crazy and build a city.
That's all you.
Yeah. Well, you help. Just because you'll be like, hey,
I'll help build it. Yeah, I probably will. But
hey, they got monster trucks now.
Oh, dude, they got
Legos has come a long way since I was a kid.
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, I had Legos when I was younger, but I really didn't get into them until I was like 12 and 13. When you had I had like the police station.
Oh yeah,
racing car.
Back in their day, you didn't have like
you didn't have the licenses.
Yeah, that's it.
I think you may have had Star Wars.
Yeah,
but that was it.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, I came across a Speed Racer set didn't even know existed. I'm like.
Well, between them and Mega Bloks, yeah.
Yeah. Mega Bloks has, like, all the video game licenses.
It's kind of random. I meant to actually start off with it, but... So, you know, I don't sleep that well, so I see a lot of dumb infomercials.
Oh, God.
And even...
Did you see one for the shake weight again?
No. Okay. No, this one's actually mostly jealousy and hate.
Oh, wow.
But it just is so astonishingly like, oh, my God, really? That guy's going to never have to work again because he thought of that sort of thing.
Right.
It's called Mr. Lid, and all it is Tupperware with a hinge. Like, he makes the point of, like, can you never find a lid? I'm like, okay, you got that many goddamn Tupperware things, you can't keep track of your lids. Something's wrong with you. But, okay, it is useful to have something to keep the lid near it. I will give them due credit.
Yeah.
But what really gets me is just how much they play up the hinge. It literally, at one point, he's like, with our patented revolutionary technology, and highlights the hinge. I'm like, you mean a hinge?
That's it. It hinges.
That's been around since log cabin days?
And it's probably like, don't they already have like those hinge containers?
Apparently not. And just... Another thing that gets me... Mm-hmm. Not necessarily any one specific product, because they all kind of fall into any type of cleaning, especially bathroom cleaning infomercial. Because it's like the bath. I know they're trying to make a point of how nasty it could be, and it would clean it. But it's like, if your bathroom's as dirty as these things are, you got more problems than what can be fixed with a magic fucking eraser. I'm sorry.
Because your bathroom really has that much soap, scum, and mildew.
Right? It's always like...
Your ass needs to remodel the whole damn bathroom.
So that kind of cracks me up. But yeah, that
it's like, what did I see one for? I saw one for... What today? I'm just like...
That lid shit kill. Well, a lot of times...
One of my favorite ones is the sex peels and shit.
The what?
Have you ever been out late night and they show like an Extends commercial?
Oh, the one where they have like the panel of porn stars.
Yeah, it's like it must be bigger. I'm like,
can't.
You got the worst.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm just like, there's no logic in this.
Some of them are still entertaining. Like I love the Ronco knife one because that's kind of they still do it in the old school.
Like the best one, he's dead. The one that just entertains you with it. It's
yeah.
You're so excited about it.
Yeah.
You pour this shit in and it stirs. Done.
Nice.
Now we got some Australian guy that nobody can really stand.
Well, that was actually his good friend. But that's, I mean, had to get somebody, I guess.
Yeah, I had to. Should've got the ShamWell guy. We need like jail for cocaine possession.
Yeah. There is an official, probably won't see it in theaters, but way back when I mentioned it, they had a teaser trailer for the new Evil Dead. Now there's an official full red band trailer out there. If you don't know what red band means, like I said, it means you're not going to see it. Yeah. You're not going to see it on TV, definitely. You could. I'm going to ask my boss at theater the exact rules behind it. I think in theory, if it's an R-rated movie, because you'd have to be 18 to be in there,
right?
Basically, they can show it on that, but you're probably still not likely to see it. And yeah, it looks freaking insane.
It probably is crazy.
So
they got a new chainsaw. It takes a chainsaw.
Apparently, it's not all it's cracked up to be, which doesn't surprise me. It's like, how many times can you just rename something before people catch on?
I'm just like, he should die like the rest. There's Chima.
Yeah, like it's just kind of neat because I like the vehicles have like the animal theme to it. That's kind of cool.
What?
But yeah,
is that the new Hero Factory?
I'll be damned. It might be. Yeah,
that looks badass.
I was beginning to wonder about those.
That looks badass.
Well, they get better and better, so that's kind of cool. Huh?
That looks dope ass badass.
Apparently they come with capes now. That'll probably be a good $20 if I had to bank on it.
22.
Yeah.
But I know you guys. Here's
it sucks.
That's a. Yeah. What the new characters.
It sucks being poor. But anyway.
Well, you can always trade in movies to our local Wayne's World.
I can.
Oh, sorry. No, you can't trade in shit.
Thank you.
I need to go down there. I ain't been down there for a while. I need to go see our good friend.
Yeah, we do.
We'll have to go see.
I was probably gonna go down there tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow.
Just to check Target. I might hitch a ride with you, so I ain't gonna waste gas.
That's no ride with you.
I'm sure you're. Anyway, we'll argue about that later. I assume the game capture thing is still in the works.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming as soon as I get paid. Paydays.
Because the last time you said this coming paycheck, I realized you didn't specify when that paycheck actually gets here.
It is not this week. It is next week.
Okay.
So
since
I have Amazon Prime for a limited amount of time.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Let's see. If I order it Wednesday midnight morning,
you can get it here. Yeah,
get it here probably Thursday evening or Friday.
Yeah.
So
if we don't do a roundtable next week. I don't mind shooting 2 things in a day, but the biggest problem is this thing. Waiting for it, because we can't... Well, I guess we could record it on yours. Yeah, because you got that flash drive. Never mind. We'll figure something out. But, long story short...
we could definitely... I mean, we could do that show on mine, but do this show.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. But anyway, so...
That's what I was
And, since one of the biggest reasons we haven't been doing it... I think now if you go and try it and it screws up, please don't hate mail me. But I think Worms Revolution is working again.
Alright.
I have mentioned...
So will that be our first game to play?
Yeah. Now, interesting note, if you did try to start it up and you got a corrupt save and it told you lost everything like it did me...
Probably just have to delete the start.
I deleted everything and re-downloaded it to give it the benefit of the doubt. I wasn't just going to try and fire it up. I was like, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I did it. I would say you'll know some. Well, if it's gonna corrupt, you'll do it before you get past main menu. Yeah. And if it does, I'm sorry. But I think it's fixed because the trick is if you get past the main menu or if you have to start over and it doesn't freeze up after that beginner train you mission, you're probably good to go. But my main point is I started back up. It lost track of all my single player progress, any levels I had played. But the interesting thing was, I had enough, as you beat stages, you unlock, I think, coins or some credits or some shit like that, points of credits. And that's how you unlock your new worms to make teams with. I still had enough of those to unlock all the worms I had. I mean, I had to unlock them again.
Right.
But I was able to. But nothing else remembered.
Right.
So, I guess unless you're really worried about the story.
There's a story?
Yeah.
Increased $10.
So, yeah.
Decreased $10 last
So, if you were holding off for Worms Revolution, I think it's working again. The best explanation we ever got was it's something, and it was kind of like a mini Y2K. Honestly, it was like the best dumb explanation we got from anybody. It was like, Well, since the Xbox knew it was December, it made your save corrupt.
Yeah.
We don't know why. Sorry.
I mean, know why. Sorry.
That's basically
we'll fix it.
That's all we got. So I think it's working. But then, if nothing else, he'll bring over his Wii and we'll play some Wii U Nintendo Land stuff.
Well, let's see. I have several games
and Smash Brothers and all that good stuff.
I have Smash Brothers, of course, and then I have Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
I also have Ninja Gaiden Sigma 3.
Yeah, but you can't do multiplayer, no?
You can. I think it's online multiplayer only.
Yeah.
But I do have Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper, which I believe is local multiplayer. If you want to do that.
Well, we'll figure something out. Needless to say.
I also plan to have some downloadable stuff eventually.
Yeah.
So we'll do something.
So until next time, eat your Wheaties and Ninja Vanish. Poof.